Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Libra for May 2020. Welcome, Libra. Quick 10 card shuffle. Okay, energy around. Six of Cups. People from the past, experiences from the past, reconnecting with your emotional past, being where you're meant to be. This card keeps coming up over and over in these readings for the last couple of months. That's what we're meant to be doing, reconnecting emotionally, Libra, with friends, family, and also with what we do creatively, especially because now we've got more time to kind of focus on what makes us happy. And there's a flow to things with the Six of Cups. It's like, you know, doing things you always wanted to do, having the time to do them, Libra. So let's see the story for May. Beautiful start though. Okay, this is where you are at the moment, Libra. Judgment, karmic debt being paid off. So we've all paid off a big debt karmically to our people because we've been forced to be at home. If we're not near loved ones, we can Zoom them, we can talk to them virtually, we can say a lot of things, we're clearer about what, you know, here we are, we're a bit stuck, but we can kind of really reach out to people and clear a lot of karmic debt. And we're all in the same boat, so it's collective. And with clearing karmic debt, it's like any debt. You know, you paid the bill, rip the thing off the fridge and throw it in the bin. You've done it. And then there'll be another bill coming in another month. But don't worry about that now. So karmic debt is the universe saying, yeah, you know, get rid of all that karmic crap with people. Let's see what's influenced it. New beginnings with, you know, work, the way you live, how you live. Page of Pentacles is full of hope. It's like, you know, okay, what's next? What are you going to do next? What are you going to focus your energies on? Your creative projects, the way you live, the way, you know, new things coming in that can really sort of help you go on a different track. And Page of Coins or Page of Pentacles is just positive. It's like there's so many possibilities, and it's up to you to sort of put yourself on the right track, whether it be with dear friends of mine who are Librans that are just really doing well with their creative pursuits. They're moving forward, they're using opportunities at the moment to sort of really put a lot of earthy energy into projects and starting projects, and yeah, so everything going really well because it's clear, it's clarity. The background, Libra, Four of Wands, and this is the happy home card. Funny. Not really funny, that's not the word, but you know what I mean. It's the gateway card, so it's like home is settled. We're there, you know, creatively moving forward. Even though we feel circumstances have hemmed us in, we are actually moving forward. We're doing things. We're getting things done. We're actually moving forward positively. So it's been good in that sense that we can kind of be at home and sort all the stuff we haven't sorted. So moving forward. So from the universe is saying, look at it in the positive. Don't sort of look at it in the logical human way of, oh, this is horrible, I'm stuck. Yeah, we'll use it for good advantage. And you are actually Libra. Recent influences, and we have the Chariot. So things moving very quickly. Potentially quickly. Have you emotionally disciplined yourself? I'm thinking, Libra, with what we've got so far, you have. You've disciplined yourself. You've gone, you've adapted, you've adjusted, and now you're doing what you have to do, and you're going to move forward very quickly. A lot of victory and a lot of just fabulousness out of the Chariot. But the main thing about the Chariot is you have to emotionally discipline yourself in order to get what you want. It's not going to be handed to you, it's work. So think about that. But with what I've got here for you guys, you're doing that because that's who you are. Okay, the lesson you're learning in May. Page of Cups. Emotional, another page, so emotional reconnection. New children will be, I'm sure, conceived. There'll be lots of things, new ideas, new projects be launched, but they're a lot more emotional in their connection to yourself rather than outside yourself. This isn't about the work you do. It's about what you've found in this time that you love to do, and connecting with that and sort of using that in future to sort of sustain and maintain your well-being for moving forward. And that's something you really love doing, and you can return to that on your weekends, your evenings, whatever. So reconnection on the emotional sphere is beautiful, but also new life coming through. Near future, another page. Oh my God, Libra. Good news coming through with the Page of Wands. Something you've been waiting for coming through. Very positive. You've been waiting for this for a while. This can be even the turnaround. This can be, you know, moving in a new positive direction with the energy, things starting up again, but very positive. So whatever you've been waiting for, it looks sure. It's almost like waiting for that letter, waiting for that email, waiting for that, you know, sign to move forward. And there you have the Page of Wands. So it's great. It's coming. What's happening that you're not realising? The King of Wands. So this King of Wands, very interesting actually. He's your mover and shaker. He's your international sort of, he's your like PR guy. He's, yeah, you know, I do this, I do that, I fly here, I've got international connections, I'm international, I'm amazing. He can come across as an arrogant sort of a person, but he is very much a mover and shaker. So whoever this is in your lives, Libra, and he's quite amazing and very much a male energy too. And I think as females will notice the males in our lives are just getting on with things, and they're tinkering in their sheds and they're doing this and that. They're not sort of wasting any time on the most part. They're getting things moving. They're sort of thinking, what's next? But this is really good for you. Very international though, the meaning of this card. He's a jet setter type. So take that for whatever it means to you, but that's the really important energy. And it's so strongly connected to this Page of Wands. So it's like whatever you're waiting for, it's coming through. And it's creative. It's like moving forward. It's brilliant. How others see you, Libra. 3 of Cups. Yeah, celebrations. Interesting. 3 people though. 3 people. So this might be 3 of your loved ones, it might be your children, it might be your husband, your children, you know, there's 3 people here, but emotionally, once again, connecting with them, connecting with those people that we kind of take for granted and, you know, oh yeah, I'll call, yeah, that, whatever. But other people see you as this, it's sort of a happy social card as well. But also just remember, if there's 3 people in a scenario, this is how others are looking at you. So it might, and I'm thinking too, Libra, it's got a lot to do with this King of Wands. So there might maybe 3 people involved in this situation or this news coming through. That's what I'm getting. But overall, the vibe of the 3 of Cups is really good. And it's aspected well with what you've got already. So think on, Libra, what you're feeling positive about. 8 of Cups. Yeah, moving away from an emotional situation that no longer serves you. So it's like, yeah, you've been swimming around, you know, contained in that aquarium like a poor beautiful fish, and you just go up and down and around and that's all you do all day. But this 8 of Cups says move away from it for a bit, you know, get out of the tank and sort of move off that and just focus on what you're doing. relationships too, you know, with this lockdown and everything, I think it's brought people so that they can kind of air their grievances a bit more and sort of move on from emotional stuff where things were stuck with your partner or your children. Just go, yeah, look, what's really important, they're all right, they're healthy, they're doing well, you know, let's just move on. But you're positive about that, so you like this sort of energy, Libra. You're sort of using this time wisely to kind of mend fences. And we all have disputes with our emotional connections. No one's immune. The final outcome for May, clarity. The sword cuts through all the crap, Libra. So we've cleared out a lot of clutter. Swords also is this communication I was talking about too. It's the media, it's all that. I think a lot of people I know, they're just not listening to it anymore. They're going, no, well, I feel like, yeah, let's adapt and adjust, but let's not pay too much attention to that constant barrage of media and make up our own minds. No, well, I'd rather go and clean the kitchen cupboards than listen to what that man on the TV's surmising is going on. He doesn't know. But it's that clarity, Libra, and that's how you're going to end May with, and it's going to be like fresh slate, new beginnings after rough, and this is a rough period, and we definitely have been on a bumpy flight. So, no clarifications this month. I'm keeping it sweet and short. Now your Buddha reading card message, Libra. Pure livelihood. Your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart give yourself to it. Inside each of us there is a longing to do work that helps others experience greater happiness and joy, work that builds a better world. Consciously choose not to harm others in your work environment and endeavour to find inner joy and job satisfaction in your employment. Know that the love you put into your work will inspire personal growth. I state my case. I rest my case. Livelihood, creativity. Brilliant, Libra. Thanks so much for listening. Chat at the end of May.